Good morning, friends. The 15th day of May is observed world over as International Day of Families. This is also called International Family Day or World Family Day. This day was proclaimed by the UN General Assembly in 1993 with a resolution. The celebration kicked off in 1994 as well. The International Day of Families highlights the importance of family for the humans across the globe. Families include people, societies, and cultures around the world, and therefore communities, nations, and the global society too. The day is scheduled for promoting awareness of issues relating to families and to increase knowledge of the social, economic, demographic, and cultural processes affecting families. The word family derives from the Latin root familia, meaning a group of people related to each other by birth, marriage, or relationship. The word familiar emerges from this very same root, implying often seen or heard, easy to recognize, having a good closeness, and therefore is well known to each other. Staying mutually related or connected is the core of the dynamics of the family too. As we know too well, maintaining the well-being of its members and of the society is the logic of the family. The traditions of the family give its members a sense of being rooted, stable, and purposeful in life. Every time the members of the family gather as a group, each one of them contribute to the spirit of belonging to each other and belonging together. The traditions, values, and ideals, along with the flow of energy and vitality, are sure to sustain the bonding of the family. There is a variety of family types in the world. Traditional and non-traditional families, patriarchal and matriarchal families, patrilineal and matrilineal families, patrifocal and matrifocal families, nuclear and single-parent families, avuncular and extended families are the major among them. Obviously, all these types of families emerged in the course of the human civilization and have their singular merits and demerits beyond compare. Family, in some form or other, is as old as the first humans. Today, it comes across to us much different from what it used to be thousands of years ago, and is in diverse forms as an ever-evolving phenomenon. But the relevance and importance of the family stand firm as a never-ending reality. The Canadian-American emeritus actor, author, film producer, and activist Michael J. Fox by name has a pithy statement on what a family is and has to be for all times. He says, family is not an important thing. It's everything. It doesn't require a mention that family is the foundation of the society. Family is the smallest unit of the society too. In other words, family is the human society in miniature. The most formative years of our lives are spent in the family. And so, parents, sisters, and brothers shape the basics of our character. It could be said thus, tell me what your family is, I will tell you what sort of person you are. A good family makes a good society, positively so, and vice versa as well. The major functions of the family include procreation of children, nurturing them with an unadulterated love as the sole diet for culturing the siblings into good human beings. The biological aspects have to be accompanied by rational, emotional, social and spiritual aspects. Maintaining the comfortable size of the family is a reasonable approach to the family from all angles. Family is the divinely designed place where the creative role of the Creator is being continued by the humans. Therefore, family has to maintain the dignity and sanctity of the temple of God in the right sense of the word. The child is father to the man, thus goes the proverb. That would mean that the character built up in the childhood stays all throughout with the adult life. The child is born a human being, but he or she has to keep becoming a human being in the course of life. Family is the nursery where such an upbringing is intended to happen in a primary way. The process of becoming a social being is initiated in the family and in the fullness of time constructs a sociable society. No doubt, the course of culturing as human beings is substantially pioneered in the family. It is true that India has a significant sense of being a family. The tremendous mutual bonding as members of one family, no doubt, contributes in the long run to ensuring harmony and well-being in the society. But it has to be humbly admitted that the oversized, emotionally over-dependent and financially and politically one-sided families of the country have still a very long way to go in giving memorable memories to the families of the national society. Family, in the right sense of the word, is and has to be a home, well, a place where one lives not only physically as a household, but also psychologically. It is a celebration of being together. It's indeed a place where one feels at home, comfortable and pleased to be. Joseph Campbell, an American professor of literature, says, "Your sacred space is where you can find yourself again and again." Obviously, home is a place where one would naturally find oneself again and again because it is the most sacred space in the world where God really dwells. Every family has to be a home par excellence. And that is the beginning of making the society a home for the humans to dwell in the larger context. As husband and wife evolve to be father and mother, and further the children become brother and sister to each other, the nucleus cycle of the family becomes complete. When parents become grandparents and siblings beget grand-siblings, the family gets a new dimension. The best startup in life is emotional, intellectual, ethical, spiritual, financial, social and cultural, and that occurs in the family. Definitely so. A cultured and humane style of human life that is permeated with human values of dignity, respect, love, sharing, and equal footing will make the family really worth the while. On the great occasion of the International Day of Families 2023, on behalf of Institute of Harmony and Peace Studies, New Delhi, I wish to compliment and salute all the families of the world. I also wish to make a strong appeal to my fellow members of the biological and human families. Let us commit ourselves anew to all the human and divine values that make a good family. Let us also imbibe the divine sense and uphold the dignity and sacredness of our biological, regional, national, continental, and world human families. May God, the creator of all families, bless us all. Thank you.